Oh, there we go.
Hopefully everybody can hear me there. I think we're live. Let me refresh here. Okay, watch it. There is something going on with YouTube today. I don't know what it is. Okay, speed it up or down. Getting the rest of the checklist going, guys, and then we're gonna start boarding the passengers. And start numbers cut off. Cut out. Fire. No, let's put this. Good. Test switch. Right, we'll just go ahead and check all these. Transponder. There we go. Alright, let's start getting the passengers on. Let's see what we're looking like with the fuel there. Alright. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get everybody on board. Is it gonna do what? Heck. Yeah, guys, let me know if you can hear me or not, if you need me to turn anything up. Whoa. Why do I have an echo in there? That ain't right. Oh, hang on. I see why. That's probably why. Let's see if that fixes it. There we go. Alright, are they done refueling? Can I request boarding now? There we go. Now it's working. That's GSX for you. It only works when it feels like it. The flight attendants in? Nope. Come on, flight attendants, get your butts on board. Gotta get to Montego Bay, baby. Okay, good. Make sure that's plugged in. Now let's go ahead and do this. Oxygen was tested. Navigation, good. Window heats are on. Pressurization mode. Set to auto. Play instruments checked. Parking brakes set. Engine levers cut off. Alright. That we're gonna... Okay, why am I getting a master caution there? There we go. I hear the door opening, so that's a good sign. I'll wait for that to finish, then we'll go ahead and get our takeoff profile, or performance profile. And let's see what we got for the weather today here in Baltimore. Winds are calm. And looks pretty nice over in Montego Bay. Refueling should be done by now. Yep. Good. Flight attendants are in position. All right, good. They're done with that, so we can go ahead. Oh, what the heck? Holy performance issues, Batman. All right, so performance initialization request. So let's go ahead and do that. And curious, how full is the flight today? Not a full plane, but it sure ain't empty either. All right, I almost guarantee we have some step climbs today. Yeah. Although it is kind of brief. 360, so all right, so let's go here, get our takeoff performance. So we're going to be on runway 33 left today. Get our N1 limit. And we got 53 degrees. I'm using the TO1D rate. Flaps 5. Good, that's all correct. Set a VNAV of 150. Just round it out a little bit. All right. Go ahead and arm VNAV and LNAV. Initial head and set, initial altitude. 360. Fuel panel. We'll go ahead and turn on those fuel pumps. Actually, what? Nah, not yet. We're gonna wait till the passengers are aboard. I don't want those fuel pumps running at the moment. Let's see, when do they want us at 380 for the step climb? I guess we can... I'll just increase my altitude when I get up there. How's the boarding situation going on? We got a ways to go. Yeah, it's been a while, guys. Hope everyone's doing well. Go take a look outside. Do a little walk around. Keep ourselves entertained. Check our fan blades. I know technically I should have done the walk around a lot earlier, but nah. I'm just doing this to help the time pass by. Hello, boys. Oh, wait a minute. I hope there's nobody going in that way. There's a gate right there. Don't use the stairs. Ooh, Nelly, that is loud. Careful with the luggage, boys. Check our fan blades on here. Everything looks pretty good. All right, let's get back in the cockpit. All right, looking any better? Nope. This is gonna be a long boarding process. I should have gotten this started earlier so we can just get going. Oh, I might as well set up the trim here. Hang on. Yeah. Trim is set. Go ahead and check that off. Get a nice view out here. Yeah, let's get our first officers thing down there. Yeah, where's my armrest? I want my armrest. There we go. Gotta be relaxed. Put my flight bag right there. There we go. Make sure I have some water. Actually, speaking of water. Oh, it's gonna take forever to get these passengers boarded. Yeah, but we're pretty loaded up today. Got a lot of fuel in the center tank. Yeah, so we're gonna be looking around about a 3-hour and 3-minute flight, but we're gonna use time compression to speed up the process a little bit. Take a look at our route. See where we're gonna be headed today. Oh, hang on, let's turn that off. Yeah, we're gonna be flying a little bit over the North Carolina, and on the coast we'll see Myrtle Beach. And we'll fly over the Bahamas and Miami. We'll be flying directly over Cuba, and then after that we'll be in Montego Bay. And the weather today here in Baltimore is pretty good, so I'm not too worried about when we go up. All right, we're almost at 100 passengers board now, so we're getting close. Take a look at the... We'll worry about that during pushback. While I'm at it, let me just... Oh, 3-3 left is right here. So, yeah, we're gonna have a decent taxi. It's gonna be a short one, that's for sure. Okay, 107 passengers now. So now we're really packing. Good. Want to get going. I've never been to Montego Bay in Flight Simulator. I only went there in the simulator just to get a thumbnail or screenshot. But I can't imagine how gorgeous the approach is. Use. I'm not going to use my light. All right. Almost there. Come on, passengers, get on quicker. Damn, that guy's tall. Let me make sure how my controls are correct here. Yep. Forge, playing good. Otherwise, I don't want to have any surprises when I'm going up. Hey, while we're at it, does anyone like a cookie? It always makes me hungry for a cookie whenever I do that. Even though those are probably dirty and dusty and rotten. While we're at it, we might as well check the other oxygens. Sound good. Pretty much a clear day here in Baltimore. I don't know what these stairs are for. What did they put them here for? That? They finished boarding? Oh wow, it was boarding's completed. All right, let's get this plane going. Okay, fuel panel. That electric hydraulics coming on. Collision light on. Flight deck door closed and locked. Close all these doors. Okay, fuel. Good. And that's close, but why is the still there? Hopefully when we do pushback, that'll disappear. Open up the window, give him a little chat. Ready for pushback, bud.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Looks like they're taking the stairs away now.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Oh, move those chocks. Or we're not going to move at all. Good. We're out of the way.
Locking gear.
Alright, so the plane's going to lift up a little bit. Yep, there it is. The stairs are officially out of the way.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Roger that. We have N2 coming up. Wait for 25% and introduce some fuel. %. Fin looks good. Good start on 2, starting 1. 2's on coming up. That generator there. And 25%, introducing fuel. Generator.
Please set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Cockpit to ground, we have a good engine start. Disconnect, please.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect. Unlocking gear.
There's 1, 2, and there's 1 and 2 switches are on. Propede is on. X switch is set to auto. APU bleed is off. Star set to continuous. Flaps at takeoff. Generators are on. Propede is on. Anti-ice is required. Isolation valve set to auto. Recall. Auto brakes RTO. Engine start levers.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Okay, flight control.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Right. Sorry, left, right, up, down. Right rudder. Left rudder. Alright, aim for the signal, the wave off. Catch you next time, bud. Or takeoff check. Go ahead. Good. Better. O's. We'll get our progressive taxi. Yeah, I know I'm cheating, but I don't care.
Roger. Taxi via Tango, Echo, Papa, Delta, Delta 315. Right. Continue on taxiway Tango.
Alright. We are now on our way, guys. Say goodbye to Baltimore, everyone. We are now going to Montego Bay. Probably going to be turning very shortly here.
Continue on taxiway Echo. Continue on taxiway Echo. Turn left on taxiway Papa.
There we go. I want to make sure I can see all my engine gauges.
In 150 meters, turn right on taxiway Delta. Turn right on taxiway Delta.
Runway, I want to make sure those lights are on. Oh, not all the way up. There we go.
In 100 meters, cross runway 28. Cross 28. Continue on taxiway Delta.
Clear. Good. Speed up a little bit. Do a takeoff and
Continue
take.
on taxiway
Good.
Delta. Continue on taxiway Delta 3. In 200 meters, cross runway 33 left.
Okay, I'm a little confused right now. What's it making us do?
Cross 33 left. Continue on taxiway 15 Romeo.
Alright, I'm real confused here. Okay, something ain't right.
Turn left on runway 15 right. In 100 meters, cross runway 33 left. Cross 33 left. Continue on taxiway
Yeah.
15.
Sometimes this progressive taxi doesn't really work that great. That made no sense to do that. Sometimes you just gotta ignore it.
Now on Delta 2. In 150 meters, turn left on taxiway Delta.
Okay, we got it. We got an issue here. Alright, I'm not listening. Oh, this is going great so far, isn't it?
Now on Delta. In 200 meters, turn right.
Let's stop the progressive taxi.
Progressive taxi completed.
Alright, good. Let's go inform everyone. Arm the auto throw. Oh, there we go. Alright, we'll do a Southwest style takeoff. Engine stable. Toga. Airspeed's alive. Check.
Reporting. Positive rate of climb.
You're up. See if I can hand fly this just a little bit. I'll go ahead and on the autopilot. Yep. Go ahead and put the flaps to 1. Here we go indeed. Let's do a little cleanup here. Keep those on. Alrighty. And collapse up. Okay, I have to pick up. Whoa, hey. You're a cowboy. I have to check up checklist. Engine bleeds are on. Packs. That's auto. Landing gear is up. Flaps are up. No light. I have to pick up checklist complete. Yep, definitely turbulent today. We're almost there, bud. Almost at 10,000. Red they show. Yeah, I haven't seen those red display things. My guess is maybe a WASM issue. I'm not sure. I've never gotten it personally. But yeah, I've been seeing it a lot more lately. Because I follow the forums and stuff like that. I follow Facebook groups, so. Ooh, are we gonna? No way. Are we gonna have a tailwind? Kind of. Not a direct one. We got a lot of turning to do still. Yep, real world weather, and I'm using FS Realistic Plus, so that makes it That really exaggerates the turbulence to make it feel more immersive. Yep, FS Realistic, man. I can't play without it. Once you go to FS Realistic, you cannot go back. I guess the only thing that sucks about it is that you need chase plane for it, but having chase plane also was amazing. Even chase plane comes with some exaggerated camera movements that you can use, but it's not as good as FS Realistic Plus. All right, here we go. All right, get that cabin service rolling. Let's get some food back to the passengers, or I should say food, more like snacks. Get them some like pretzel bites or something like that. Yeah, it definitely smoothed out there. It was a little bumpy coming out, but pretty good. Check our weather in Montego Bay. Yeah, a couple clouds. And the winds are very calm. Good. The camera movements in chase plane, here, I can show you. It's not as good as FS Realistic Plus, I will just let you know, but, if I show this, let me see if I can find it. I think it's preferences. Let me go here. Nice, some gummy bears. Oh, I would love that. Here we go. Camera movements. Oh no, not that one. Not that one. Nope. 3 hours and 3 minutes. But I'm gonna use I'm gonna use auto cruise to speed it up just a little bit. How do you actually, I totally forgot. Main camera. I know there's a way to actually, oh, camera physics. Here we go. Motion effects. Yeah, I think this is all you can really do. But the thing is, though, with FS Realistic Plus, it's not just camera movements. You also get tons of sound effects. Like, here, I'll go through it with you a little bit. So, like, you can get, like, afterburner effects, airflow noise, belly landing sounds, braking. You can simulate your pilot breathing, so there's just these subtle camera movements. And I even have cabin chatter. If you listen closely, you can hear people talking. And if you fly erratically, you can actually hear passengers in the background screaming. It's also got cockpit ambience. You can hear subtle sound effects. Honestly, for 30 bucks for what you get, it's really good. I understand it is a bit expensive, though, because you need chase plane along with it, and both those are 30 bucks each. So you're spending 60 bucks to really get more. But, you know, I don't think it would be for everybody. If you don't really care about camera movements and sound effects and, like, trying to make it as immersive as possible, then it may not be for you. But if you're looking for that missing piece in Flight Simulator, I can't recommend it enough. That's how I know I love it so much, because I can't see myself playing without it. It applies to every aircraft, you know, and you can fine-tune exactly how you want. So you can adjust how much camera movement or sound effects you want. It's awesome. No, it is. It's one of my favorite add-ons ever. Ooh, where are we right now? Nice. Yeah, it looks for the passengers. Ooh, look at them clouds. No problem, man. Yep, here, I'll show you. I got honeycomb, the alpha flight controls in the Bravo throttle quadrant, and just some standard rudder pedals. Nothing insane. Oh, I'm past 18,000. Gotta pay attention here. All right, gonna get a little bit more of a tailwind right when we turn here. But I'm gonna be honest though, I am probably gonna upgrade this equipment, depending on how much, you know, money I can spend. I want to get those Meridian GMT flight controls and throttle quadrants. The only thing that I'm a little worried about with them is that they are so freaking big. I don't know if they're gonna fit on my desk, but the technology that is behind that stuff is incredible. It's basically the original guy who created Honeycomb, but there was like some kind of falling out that happened. So I don't know what happened. But he went on to create Meridian GMT, and I think it's single-handedly going to change the flight sim hardware landscape because of just how much you get with it, and at a reasonable price. Yeah, because it just comes with all these different configurations for Boeing, Airbus, General Aviation. It's awesome. Look them up, Meridian GMT. Yeah, I've been using yokes like this since I was a teenager. But those were the CH products where they had the throttles already on them. They were so cheap. But that's back when flight simulation was still like a very niche hobby, and there weren't a lot of hardware options. Today you got tons. This flight simulator has gotten so much more popular. I don't think there's any more cleanup to do. Oh, someone just used the bathroom. Yeah, you can simulate someone using the lavatories, and you can actually hear it. All right, and there's our top of climb. Wow, this is honestly one of those beautiful days I've had in Flight Simulator. Windows 95. Damn, that goes way back. I'm a lot later than you. I started on 2004 Century of Flight. That was my first flight simulator. It was originally, I think, the Ace Combat games that got me into aviation. Mainly just because, you know, I didn't even play the missions. I just flew around and crashed the planes like we all did. But eventually it got me to thinking, are there any like flying games where you're just flying like regular jets? I never heard of Flight Simulator, so I ended up getting it for, what was it, maybe my 14th or 15th birthday, and I got hooked. That's where, as I say, the aviation bug bit me. Yeah, we're getting a little turbulent here. Keep that seatbelt sign on. Airport wow, really? They include airport charts? Damn. I think it was Ace Combat 4 when I first played it. I was pretty mesmerized by it. I mean, of course, looking at it today, it's super, super arcadey. And I haven't really been into it. I've never been into the military planes quite as much, except when it comes to World War II. Military planes, those are the ones I really am the most impressed with. Yeah, I think we could turn out the fasten seat. Fine. Alright, free to move up and about the cabin. But remember, as they always say, make sure your seatbelt is fast when you're sitting down. That's what I always do, because you never know when turbulence is going to hit. I don't need a head injury. Where are we flying over right now? So I think we're actually over Virginia. It might be near Virginia Beach, actually. Nah, I'm a little off. We got a ways to go till we get to Virginia Beach. There we go. That's what I love about Chase Plane. You can just look to where you want to go, use the right mouse button, then click the left mouse button. There you go. Oh yeah, no, that's how I started out too. I had a little Logitech joystick, didn't even have a hat switch on it. So I couldn't look around unless I used the number pad. Oh my goodness. I mean, that was less than a budget setup. You know, and I had a little throttle, a little tiny throttle on the joystick too. Yeah, the only joystick I got is that Thrustmaster Airbus joystick, which is the best joystick I've ever used for a flight simulator. Yeah, we have come a very long way. They sure were. Part of me does kind of miss them. Flight Simulator 2004, it still holds up today. Not with its flight model, of course, but it's just the game's got this charm. You know, I love that it includes so many old airplanes. But luckily, we're getting some of that with, you know, the current flight simulator. They always add the new older planes. Man, look at it! Look at the size of this freaking crosswind. Jeez. I remember when FSX was announced, and those graphics blew me away. That was ahead of its time. Only problem was the game was not optimized at all, and it ran like absolute garbage. Yeah, I remember when I first got FSX and went through all the trouble to get it installed, having to install, what was it, Service Pack 2. Then after all that, the game ran at like maybe 10 frames a second. And that's with me adjusting the settings. Needless to say, I was not happy about it. That's the great thing about 2004, though, is that it runs on a lot of PCs. And if you run it on modern hardware, I mean, you're going to have some trouble, but if you get it to run, you'll be at like more than 100 frames a second. All right, we're almost top of climb. Almost there. And there we go. Throttle's coming back. We are. Flight level 360. See how much this thing's actually drifting. Oh yeah, you can see it being pushed. This is quite the crosswind. 360, but we're gonna have a step climb to 380 way later on in the flight. I personally forgot how to do step climbs in the FMC, but I'll just do it by vertical speed. I'll just do it the more manual way. Any changes to the weather? Nope. Still good. Alright, we'll just hang out here at 36,000 for a little bit, and eventually I will increase the sim rate and get there a little bit faster. See how the passengers are doing. Nice. How about going for some cinematic views here? Let's give that a try. Oh, that looks like a squall line there. I don't think it is, but looks like one. I love these cinematic shots. They're so freaking cool. Nice. Yeah, we got like 4 pages. Yeah, I think here is where we got, yeah, that's where we gotta potentially increase it, but I don't know. It might not be that necessary. Oh, I'm glad you like it. Honestly, I've been kind of slacking off on streaming a lot. I want to try to get back into it a little bit more. If I can, I would like to stream at least once a week, but I haven't done that in a while, but I'm gonna try to push myself a little bit more. But yeah, I do request flights, absolutely. My favorite airports. I think I really like flying into Portland and San Francisco. Those are some of my absolute favorites. What's another one that I like? I guess Miami. Miami's pretty nice. Hawaii. I love flying into Hawaii. Especially when you're on a big lawn hauler. It always looks so nice. Just looking at the volcanoes and all the mountains. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm gonna probably have some a new video coming up in the next, I don't know, maybe oh, no, I was thinking a few weeks. No, I wasn't. There is one plane though that I want to review and do a video on, and that's the Falcon FA-50 that's coming out. I forget who's making it. I don't think it's Contrail. It's gonna be on the Contrail shop. I forgot the developers' names. That's one plane I'm really looking forward to. I've been kind of just wanting to take a little bit of a break. I can't tell if I've just been kind of burnt out. I've been having like problems with motivation lately to do a lot of YouTube videos, but I got a lot of reviews lined up for the year, so those are the type of videos that I like doing. I guess I just got a little burnout from doing the Sim Update 5 video, because I'm probably not gonna do those type of videos anymore because I just don't feel like it's really worth it. It's just so much work, and it's work that I don't actually particularly enjoy. Especially when it comes to flying career mode. Don't even get me started. I avoid that like the plague it is. That is... Oh. I was about to say, no, that can't be the end. That'd be way too soon. I am curious, how many nautical miles is this flight? Does it actually say? I don't think it does. Oh. Oh, I appreciate it, man. Means a lot. Yeah, I just been kind of wanting to kick back and relax a little bit more. You know, just read some books and just take it easy. I'm trying to get back into the workforce as well, because I've been unemployed for quite a while. I got laid off last year, and I'm trying to get a career going, trying to find drone pilot work and become a real estate photographer. I just recently got an interest in that, and I did 2 gigs, and I want to keep doing it. So, and plus I need the money because I'm also a glider pilot in real life, and I need to get money to keep flying. And plus I would like to eventually maybe make content about the glider pilot stuff, but you need a good GoPro for that. I tried it once and it did not go well. I was having so many issues. Oh, that's right. There's actually be a FS Expo next month. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be. That I'll definitely be covering. So you guys can expect videos on that when FS Expo happens next month. But I'm only gonna cover the stuff that I want to cover, because last year I just covered almost everything as much as I could. But I'm not doing that this time. I'm only gonna cover the stuff that I like, that stands out to me, because otherwise it's very demotivating and it feels like a chore. So I've been trying to take a step back and just really focus on what I like doing. Yeah, this flight's going very smoothly, like no turbulence at all. Oh, this makes me want to get on a vacation. Oh, you're too kind, man. I appreciate it. That's why I love the flight sim community, man. Lots of great people. I should have gone to FS Expo last year because I actually live in upstate New York and it was in Rhode Island. No, it's not easy to be a content creator. It's really not. And honestly, at one point I was thinking maybe I would like to have YouTube as my job. Thinking about it now, absolutely not. No way. It's more work than people think it is. And plus, at one point I did like working from home. I can't do that anymore. I go absolutely nuts. because I hate the isolation. It's not really good for you. I like to ride to the office if it's not too far, that is. You know, I just look at YouTube more as a little bit of a hobby and a way to make just a tiny bit of extra money. But I really don't make anything from it at all. I've only gotten a few paychecks from it, but nothing to support me. But, you know, I think this year is going to be where I really try to grow the channel more, especially when big planes like the Bluebird 757 come out. I'm definitely reviewing that. I think instead of doing a video on, you know, like the first look, I'm definitely gonna live stream that. Thank you, man. Yeah, no, I definitely been in a slump. I've been in this spot before in my life, you know, where it's just don't know really where you're going. You're trying to figure things out. But at the same time, you know, like, that's why I've been kind of enjoying reading. It's kind of helped my mind a little bit, and to kind of put into more focus and just inspire me. Like recently I've been reading at the book over there. It's by the author Walter Isaacson. He made a book about Leonardo da Vinci, and boy, that guy was amazing. When I just read stuff like inspiring figures, it inspires me to do more and push myself. Yeah, I'm excited for more of the flight sim content again this year. All right, small little turn. And plus some other things I've been thinking about with the channel. I don't know if I would make it a video, because I tried to do Let's Plays and they just never work for me. But one game I would probably like to stream other than Flight Simulator. Oh, it's your favorite reading? Nice. Well, one of my favorite games that I've been playing lately is another simulator game. It's that Retro Rewind. It's where you run a video rental store, and I just can never get enough of it. I tried to record a Let's Play. I don't know. It just comes off as cringy to me. I can't take it seriously. That's why I think I'd rather live stream it. But I thought about maybe playing other simulator games on this, because I know the flight sim community also like other simulator games. Like I think some of them are maybe into American Truck Simulator, which I love playing. In fact, that actually that game got me through a difficult period about a month or two ago. I actually fractured my femur. It was the first bone I ever broke. I was doing a real estate gig. It was my second one, and I slipped on a hardwood floor because I was walking around in socks. I didn't want to walk around in shoes in a stranger's home, so I slipped and fell directly on my right leg, fractured it. And one of the games that got me through that was playing American Truck Simulator right on my Steam Deck. So simulator games can really be a relaxing experience, unless you're playing career mode in Flight Simulator 2024. And it's not relaxing. But my femur's doing good now, though. I'm walking and everything. I never experienced pain like that. That was not fun. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I think because I remember I did stream Schedule 1 a while back. Is where you're basically, it's like a drug lord simulator. You just make drugs. And I got a lot of support from that. A lot of people really enjoyed it. So I think that's how I'm gonna experiment. I'm just gonna start playing simulator games for live streams instead of making Let's Plays, because I think the problem with me doing Let's Plays is I feel like I gotta exaggerate myself, and I'm not about that. I'd rather just it be authentic. Unless I had a good video editor, that I hired a good video editor to edit a Let's Play, but I don't have that kind of money. And it sucks, man, because career mode had insane potential, but I think either one of two things happened. Either it was too ambitious for Azobo, or two, I think it's a little bit of both, actually. I think it was too ambitious for their own good, and they released it way too early. Like, Flight Simulator should have... I mean, I'm sure they're going to do it again for the next iteration, but... I mean, even when I look at it, it just feels too ambitious to me. Like, I don't know how you can make that work. But hopefully with the next iteration, which hopefully is not in 2028, please. That just let's keep the support for this one going for a little bit more. I don't think technology is going to improve that much in the next 4 years when it comes to like graphics and stuff like that. I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal. How long's this? An hour? Okay. Where are we flying over? All right, we're flying over North Carolina right now. Entertaining looking. All right, I still got plenty. This is the most loaded I've been up on a 737 in a while. There. We are. I'm just shocked at how smooth it is. No turbulence. We got a fortunate strong headwind, unfortunately, giggity. But other than that, no turbulence. I just want to get over, like, the Caribbeans, man. I want to fly there. I am actually gonna use a laboratory. Hang on.
Sorry, occupied.
Oh, get out. I actually do have to legitimately use the bathroom, so I'll be back in a quick sec, and I'm gonna grab a little snack. So, one sec, I'll be back. There we go. Getting a few bumps here. Yeah, up to 8 then. Nope. Bagel. Wish it was a donut. A little bit of Dunkin' Donuts on the plane would be great. See what we've got for the weather. Wow, still super calm over there. It just doesn't sim breathe. Yeah, it's about the same. Where are we flying over now? Wilmington. Then we got Myrtle Beach coming up. Yeah, we're about a quarter of the way through now. Why not? We'll spend a little time on the first officer side. Can't leave him out. Ooh, I'm PWM. Oh, Portland. Portland, Maine. Nice. Never done any flights out of Maine, actually. Done some out of Boston. I know that. Oh yeah, we're not even gonna remotely see Myrtle Beach. It's gonna be way out from it. How's my frame rate? That's the only time my sim really starts tanking. Is when there's a lot of clouds. Oh, bumps. Most part, really smooth flight. Our tank is starting to get a little bit lower, so once that's out, turn off fuel pumps. Ooh, classic harbor approach. That sounds nice. I have to. I'm always up for suggestions of where to fly. In fact, how I got the idea for this flight, I just looked on Southwest's website to see where they go, and I saw Jamaica was one of them. So I'm like, you know what? I never flew there. I think I'm gonna fly there. You know, because the only other one I've done in the Caribbean is like Havana or Aruba, which is my favorite place in the world, by the way. I went to Aruba in 2020, right before that COVID crap happened. And to this day, I think it's maybe my favorite vacation of all time. It is just so freaking beautiful there. Yeah, I'd say once we get to these waypoints, maybe I'll start speeding up the flight a little bit. Ooh, nice. I hope to go to Aruba again someday. I have to head back down there. Yeah, I want to visit Hawaii too, but I don't know if I can handle that flight. As much as I adore aviation, I hate flying on airlines. I just hate it. Airline experience is, I mean, it does depend on the airline too, to be fair. I know Southwest has gotten a little bit better when it comes to the seating. At least, you know, they give you extra legroom seats, but I just don't know if I could handle a flight to Hawaii. And plus, it's an insanely expensive vacation. So you need to be there like 2 weeks to get a lot out of it, and I usually can't do 2 weeks on vacation. I'm like a week and a half max, and then I'm like, all right, I'm ready to go home. No, believe it or not, I was gonna fly first class on that new Breeze Airways, but that was just a few days after I fractured my femur. I was gonna go down to my girlfriend's aunt and uncle's place down in Fort Myers, Florida, but I had to cancel because there's no way I was gonna be able to get on a plane. I managed to get like a first class ticket on Breeze Airways heading down to Florida for only like maybe 470 something bucks. I'm like, well, I wouldn't say never, but it's not every day you get to have a cheap first class ticket. So I'm like, why not? I'll just try it. But besides that, no, I never been on any first class flight. Yeah. But like when I went to Aruba, it was on Southwest. That's about maybe a good 4.5 hour flight. Going there wasn't too bad. I was in a good mood, but coming back, oh my gosh, I was like a rabid dog with foam coming out of my mouth. I was in such a rotten mood because I did not want to leave him. You know, we had to go through customs. Luckily, we got through it quickly before the line really packed up. But I just was not in a good mood. I really don't like. I like flying Southwest if it's, you know, like a shorter flight. But flying on those planes for a long time is just, it's brutal. They pack you like you're a freaking sardine. They got that stupid high dent. Oh, looking at this makes me uncomfortable. You end up on a no-fly list. I think I'd be right there with you. Not gonna lie. Yeah, no way I could do it. I mean, I know I've been told that one good way you can do it is if you fly non-stop to LA, stay there for a day, find a hotel, then go to Hawaii the next day. If that's the case, I would probably do it. I mean, at some point, I have to go visit Hawaii. I just have to. But I'm going back to Aruba first. I like to go there for my honeymoon, if I could. Back to Aruba for my honeymoon. I don't want to do it for Hawaii because I can be cranky when I travel sometimes. And plus, Aruba is very easy to navigate because it's such a small island. Like, it's almost impossible to get lost. But Hawaii is a lot bigger. So. But at the same time, there is more to do. Alright, how we looking? Alright, good. We're almost coming to a halfway point. Route distance 1,307 nautical miles. That's pretty lengthy. How's good? Everything's running smooth like butter. Oh, no, don't even get me started on the rental cars. Oh, man. Oh, they never go right. You're always waiting for, like, an hour minimum. You're almost better off just getting an Uber at times. Or if you have a friend. You know, I actually went to San Antonio, Texas to visit a friend, and luckily he picked me up. You got that, it's even better. Oh, what the? Your bug? Now, you know what? I'm gonna put the jumpsuit out. Why not? Probably gotta be super uncomfortable. Alright, almost there. Oh, hang on. Let's want to look at the right side. Yep, there's Myrtle Beach right over there. Yeah, I know, right? And if you get the Boris audio sound pack, which I do have, he'll even comment that this jump seat sucks. Now you'd rather be on an Airbus. Which, I mean, yeah, just by looking at that, that doesn't look very comfy. Ah, you got me there. Yep, that's me. That was a long time ago. Yeah, good memories, huh? It's been a long time since I've done any type of reaction video. Here's just to react to. Well, hello, sir. Yeah, I'm really glad this live stream's going well today. Oh, you're curious? Oh boy. Yeah, that's how I actually got some recognition in the flight sim community when there was when the 2020 version of Flight Simulator got announced. I was watching it live and I was recording my reaction, and needless to say, I kind of went a little batshit crazy. And the video kind of went viral with the flight sim community to such a degree that Azobo actually reached out to me at one point saying that they appreciate my support. That never happened to me before, and it just was the most heartwarming thing. It just felt so incredible. All right, so once we pass some of these waypoints, I'll go ahead and increase the sim rate. Where are we now? Ooh, Charleston. Oh, I can't even see it though. There's so many clouds. That's good. You want some clouds because that's a sign of more stable air. If it was just completely clear, it'd probably be unstable. Oh, almost running out in the center tank. We'll just let that run dry and I'll turn out the fuel pumps. Say like maybe right after we pass that one, we'll go to ludicrous speed. Oh, did I seriously Yep. I forgot to put that on. I gotta get like an updated checklist. Sometimes it's there's just so much stuff missing from these checklists. I'm gonna have to find a new one. And plus, I already know the layout of the 737 cockpit so well now. I know where a lot of the buttons are. Any updates on the weather? Nope. So get that. Oh yeah. Ooh, wow, that really goes down. Okay, so what's the airport identifier here? MKJS. MKJS. I want this. Okay, so at about 1400, wind's gonna definitely pick up a little bit more, but it's never gonna get that bad. Yeah, that's the only problem I'm having with Sim Update 5 is when you got the map open, the frame rate just tanks. I don't know why. Yeah, I think Sim Update 5 reactions are very mixed right now. I don't think a lot of people are really enjoying it. Right, almost there. We'll speed it up. Sometimes you just gotta voice some of the flight. Oh, okay. Good deal. Let that run out. Go ahead. That on muffle the sound a little bit quieter. Yeah, it looks like it's very, very smooth. Okay. Good day to fly. Good. A little bit. Crazy. Mild showers. A little bit on. Right there. I had a couple months. Nothing. I think I'm gonna start spinning the light right after it gets balanced. Running out of things to talk about. Um, going. We're approaching about an hour and 40 minutes. Right. Yep. Stop stopping me. That's one thing I hate about auto cruising. It stops you when it's totally unnecessary. Let's see. Oh. we're about halfway. I'd say maybe within about a half an hour we should be at our destination if this thing keeps up. Oh man, 25 frames. Jeez. Alright, I can see our top of descent. Wonderful. Goodbye. I only dropped a couple feet. Got more cloud coverage coming up. Stop. Weather. Where are we taking today? 807. Oh, is that the Bahamas? It is. That looks from the past. That would have sucked. Gotten even closer now. 5 to 10 minutes, we'll start our descent on Montego Bay. I can't imagine how boring it is for pilots to be up here. Boredom would actually kill me. I'm hot. Keep slowing down. One thing I hate about auto cruise. It's trying to do it to sim stable, but pop. There. Closer. 80. They're pretty much station. Auto brake. Definitely. Turn that off. Five. Ooh, yeah, rival. Yeah. Let's see. Hit the water. Might not be a good idea, unfortunately. That would look kind of cool, I think. 7. R7. I don't think it'll be that big of a deal. Okay, I think that's because it's in. Be brake armed. Via remote control. Yeah, we don't want to hurt anybody. I still don't think the virtual FAA would be a big fan of it. Yes, it is. 2024. Flying to Montego Bay. Just about to hit our top of descent. Jump seat there for our extra guests. Oh, I just realized I forgot to, of course, step back. Doesn't matter. That plan was so close to the top of decent anyway, according to the flight plan, so I'm not gonna bother with that. It does depend, especially what type of aircraft you have. With this plane, I mean, it's hard. I'm not really a pilot in real life. I mean, I am a glider pilot in real life, but I don't fly anything powered, so. I'd say it feels pretty good. From what I hear from a lot of pilots, they say that 2024 definitely has a better flight model. 2020 did. 8A. Yeah, I'd say the flight controls feel great, especially on the PMDG 737. I love the way this thing flies. But again, I can't say if it's accurate because I don't fly in real life. Quite frankly, I don't know if I would want to. I mean, maybe I would. I just don't want to be an airline pilot. This seems like a bit of a tough job. I do. I'm just kind of using the glider pilot thing that I do now as a stepping stone, just to get better experience. But I would like to fly just regular powered airplanes just for fun. You know, like a Cessna, or and maybe work my way up to a twin engine rating, but not as a career. I did want to become a flight instructor a few years back, but I just kind of changed my mind and feel like really doing it. I have flow powered in real life before. I used to take some flying lessons when I was like 17. I flew in several planes actually. I flew in a 172, a Piper Archer, Cherokee, and a Warrior. And boy, those were fun times, man. Nothing quite like flying. And close. Not done. All right. Call one more time. Sure. One time. Always love that. Go back across top of descent. Go. I think it's full speed. Oh, it's got a jump seat one? that? Hours, 4 minutes. $7,500. Fine. Got our first sell point here. Yeah, that'll be after. Out. Got a long descent, unfortunately. Ooh, there we go. Bumpies. Weather one last time. Nice and calm. Like it's not a direct headwind, but it's gonna be pretty close. Thinking about putting that seatbelt sign on. Yeah. Yeah, I'm already getting tired. I need a lot of speed brake right now. Oh, I don't know why it just hit me. Outside and turn it back. Wow, this is one of the longest I've done. It is just going and going and going. Oh, geez, sorry you went through that, man. Turbulence is never fun. I had a pretty turbulent flight for a bit when I was heading down to Florida a couple months back it was back in January. I was on Airbus A320 with the Legion. I think it was once we got over South Carolina, it got real bumpy. I dealt with turbulence too when flying gliders, and let me tell you, that shit can be scary. That off. Now we're starting to little speed break there. Keep it perfect. Stay ahead of the airplane a little bit. Oh, sorry guys, I don't know why I got so tired all of a sudden. Must be the caffeine crash coffee I had this morning. And it's pretty hot up here, so. I've heard of people being able to get up as high as like 17,000 feet, if not maybe a little bit higher. It just depends on the conditions for the day. Now, I personally never gotten that high. I'd say the highest I've gone is like maybe 6,600 feet, which is still quite a lot because I released from the tow plane at about 3,400 feet above ground level. So I gained like a little, what was it, like that would be about 3,200 feet. Yep, there it is. Where's that Cuba flying over? I know Cuba we're gonna be flying over. Nope, we already flew over Cuba. Alrighty, almost there. Take a look and see if there's any sketchy weather. Oh, clear. Oh, man, can't stop. My goodness. I need to pick me up. Alright, there's the runway right there. Yeah, oh, some of our gliders and the pilots in my club have gone on for 6 hours. Yeah. Some of that, no, not really. It feels very natural, actually. Surprisingly. But I'd say it's more satisfying because you have to actually work for your altitude. I mean, gliding is considered a sport, so there's a lot of work that goes into it, but that's what I love about it. It's challenging, but fun. The challenge is what makes it fun. We'll go ahead and turn on the landing lights. Jeez. Continuous. Fixed arm. Landing gear and flaps we will put down accordingly. Alright, we got our first speed marker here, so we're going to be starting to slow down a little bit. There it is, and we'll just start slowly slowing the plane down. Okay, why are we still down? Oh, that's why. Okay. Go ahead and let them now. Hey, flight attendants, get them ready. Prep for landing. Gosh, I love this plane. You know what? I'll just go down to 8 feet. 9. And there's our decel point. Deceleration. Keep the approach autopilot on. Once we hit decel, that's when I'm gonna activate that autopilot. Welcome to Jamaica, man. What of you? I think I gotta get a picture of that. That looks gorgeous. Okay, setting lights on. Continuous. Passengers have been informed. For approach. Go ahead. Might be the airport right there. Wow. This is incredible. I found one of my new favorite approaches. Down. 5. Done. Up 15. Up 25. Absolutely.
1,000. 400. 300. 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Ooh. Nice. One of my smoothest landings. Yeah, I picked the wrong gate.
In 300 meters, turn left. Turn left.
Come on. Turn here, and they're gonna like it.
Now on Bravo. In 200 meters, turn right.
There we go. Back on track.
Now on Bravo. In 150 meters, turn right. Turn right. Turn right on taxiway Alpha. In 300 meters, turn left. Turn left. Turn left. Turn left.
Oh shoot, I forgot the ATO.
Turn right. Turn right on taxiway Foxtrot. In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left.
Or we gotta free the parking from AI. Alrighty. Righty. Good. Look that way. Connected. Tracks. Ground power. Righty. Oh. Off. Yes. Sure. I'm forgetting. Open. Off. Light. Off. And we'll just look at this and then we'll be done for today. Park brake, EQ, signal power, start levers cut off, test, oh, off, off, capability and play entertainment are off, or I mean are on. Okay, off. Hydraulics are on, electric hydraulics off. Alrighty. Yep. Up. Wow, that was actually a surprisingly smooth landing. It was pretty bumpy coming in. Alrighty, guys. Well, I think that's gonna do it for today. I appreciate everybody coming by and watching the stream. It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of great conversations, especially with Fields M0107 and Eel Vibe and Max for You. One other one. Spanky. I think his name is Spanky1730 and Abdul Rama. Sorry if I get some of these names wrong, but yeah, no, I appreciate everyone stopping by. And maybe the next flight I do will be going back to here to Baltimore. Maybe that'll be an interesting flight. Not gonna lie, some of these models look scary as hell. Yeah, let's take a look outside before we end it. Ooh, gotta be a hot day here. Look at that. I never get tired of this. Alright. Alright, guys, I will see you on the next stream. Maybe we'll play Fight Sim or play something different. And if you have any ideas of where you'd like me to fly next, just let me know. Maybe when I put up a suggestion board on the on my post for my channel. So catch y'all later.